Alright, so we made some pretty decent progress on this program. It would be difficult for me to explain what my solution is, or like kind of what I'm working on for the most part. So the basic premise of my solution, I guess I will explain it. I'm gonna use this this exa space down here to explain it, but I'm keeping like two sums of different parities. So there's like a P0 sum and a P1 sum, and then I'm incorporating a lot of values into it. The only thing I'm worried about. Actually, I have a solution already. I just came up with one. Never mind. I came up with it. Came up with a solution. So basically, I'm keeping a file that has a parity sum of both types. Basically, since the way this works, I can probably pretty easily just show the manual on screen and kind of explain it that way. Let me see if I can do that easily. So here's the manual. The idea is that because as new numbers arrive, what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to figure out what the sum is of this entire sequence. And then when new numbers arrive, I basically remove the number off of this end and add one to this end. But because alternating digits have different things applied to them, so you double every odd digit and subtract 9 if it's greater than or equal to 9. That means that when I shift in a digit, all of the evens become odds and all the odds become even. So I actually need to maintain a sum for both parities. I need to maintain a sum as if I'm doubling the evens and maintain a sum as if I'm doubling the odds, so that I can very easily kind of swap between them. So that's how I'm trying to solve this effectively. In order to do that, I'm keeping a file that has basically two parity sums and then all of the digits in it. So this is kind of like what my file looks like, is it has two parity sums and then all 16 digits, so that I know which values get cycled out, and once I find the value that I'm looking for, I can actually just drop the first two values, that's the sums, and I've got my entire file already written. That's the plan. See. I want this one to basically just read values off one by one. I need a way to stop though. What was that before? Did I mess that up? Negative 999 messed me up. Okay. So I need some code that checks to see whether or not the value is negative 999. That's a problem, because I'm using T for a counter. Do I need to use X for a counter? Yeah, this is the LUN algorithm. I have to find a substring in this that satisfies the LUN algorithm. That's the whole problem. Is find a substring in this that simulates the... or a substring in this that satisfies the LUN algorithm. Yeah, it does. That's why I'm trying to use a file to give me some additional storage, but I need to be really thoughtful about how I do it. So I don't want to lose this. This code right here is like mostly right for what I want to do. I just need to remember some of that stuff. So I'm just going to store it away for a moment. I'm going to start this part from scratch. Copy 16 into X. Copy M into T. Actually, copy M into, yeah, copy M into T, copy T into F, copy, or no, now test whether or not T is equal to -999. Jump to start. So we start the file over if I ever encounter a 999. Okay. So I'm building my file. Got 3 zeros at the start, exactly like I want. I'm reading in digits one by one. So I'm about to send over the -999. That's going to tell me to wipe the file and start again. And the next digit I got was the 8. Okay. Oh, I see the error I made there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So here, it should run out of instructions perfectly. How would you use CUDA to speed up LUN checking? First off, why would you need to speed up LUN checking? It's a constant time algorithm. What do you mean in case of overflow? You mean integer overflow? No, it just clamps values between the range of negative 9999 and positive 9999. I mean, it's an easy parallelizable algorithm, but it's also like, why would you bother? Am I better off doing these operations separately? I'd really rather not, honestly. I'd rather do them simultaneously if I can. Okay, X already has 0 right here. That's perfect. Can I do this with 1 register each, or am I going to need a second register? I'm going to need a second register. Ugh. So I'm better off doing this in 2 passes, just because the math is going to be less stupid. I mean, Dragmar's right. there's a lot of papers out there that don't need to exist. Holy shit. MPI and CUDA. Why? Stop. Please. What are the author's affiliations? Ah. Okay. I don't want to read too much into this. I'm not going to read this right now for sure. But, the really light references they have makes this look like someone published a honors thesis for undergrad or something. Where was it published? Evolution in Computational Intelligence. What? The fuck conference paper is that? Oh, September 9. Anyway, I'm already way distracted, Jesus. Yeah, you don't really gotta worry about paywalls. I mean, it's not like Sci-Hub doesn't exist right now. Okay, let's get back to doing what we're doing. I'm gonna go through digit by digit. First one, I'm going to multiply the value from there times 2 into t. Okay, so once that's happened 8 times, this sucks a lot, by the way. This just inherently feels like it's gonna be really slow. Okay, so that's the first sum. Don't get fired. Wow, I'm surprised Sci-Hub doesn't have it. That's actually remarkable to me. This sucks so much. I feel like this is dreadfully slow, but I feel like this has to be the most efficient way to do this. I could maybe make a temporary file that I communicate some of this information into? If you care that much, Carrie, you can send me a message and I'll check to see if my uni has it. Okay, I'm theoretically ready now. I guess I can confirm if it's working correctly by jumping to there and seeing what I have here. 8752-7394-59592364. So here is a full read I've done. Yo, a re-release of Ghost Trick would be sick, Splicer Child. I'm really stoked about DGS 1 and 2 coming out though. I'm excited to get back to it. Am I doing this backwards? Okay, so now the next value that comes in, I should be able to do this. So the value on the left represents the current correct sum of these digits. And the second digit actually represents if it were flipped. Which, these are going to kind of have to trade places almost on the next cycle. Not exactly, but kind of conceptually they'll trade places. I may need to swap these, but I need to figure out first what I need to swap. This game is really good. We're at the end. I looked up how many programs are, like how many problems are in this game, and I think I'm on like the last 5 or so, so they're really getting tough. Earlier on, I was able to pretty much guarantee that I could always, like, solve the problem, even if I couldn't come up with an optimal solution. I could always solve it pretty quickly. This is getting to the point where just solving the problem is becoming quite a challenge. So this value right here minus the first digit and adding in the new digit doubled should be my new correct value for that one. But it actually needs to be in this slot when I do that. And vice versa. So the first thing I need to do in this case is pop off the new value. How could it possibly be simpler than this? I don't understand what kind of trick I could have missed. Computing Lund's algorithm at all requires at least 2 registers, and because of the way that doubling and then mod 9 is actually a lossy... Is it lossy? It's lossy, right? Yeah. Because 8 doubled gives you 16, mod 9 gives you 7, and 7... Is it lossy? Wait, it might not be lossy. It's not lossy. Doubling it in mod 9 is not lossy. Hold on. It is lossy, right? No, it's just a mapping. So what does each number go to? That's what I need to figure out. If you double it in mod 9, what happens to it? 0 goes to 0. 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 4, 3 goes to 6, 4 goes to 8, 5 goes to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. Well, 0 and 9 both go to 0. It doesn't seem like there's any... No, 9 doesn't... Oh yeah, it does, because it's not mod. It's actually... Sorry. I've been using mod, which now demonstrates to me that I'm wrong. It's not mod. It's actually just 9 times 2 minus 9. I've been thinking of that as a modulo operation, and it's not. Okay, that's not a lossy operation then. That means that technically... I don't need to keep track of 2 sums. Theoretically, I can know how to... Yeah. Okay. All I have to do is come up with some sort of function that easily maps it over. I need to be able to look at a number like... Wait, have I been overthinking this whole time? Wait, I've been overthinking this whole time. Oh, no, I haven't been. I'm a genius, don't worry. I'm still a genius. I haven't been overthinking this at all. Yeah, you can't do that. Because I don't have all that information. I can't just flop it, because the sum... Like, summing the values together is itself a lossy operation. I lose so much information that way, so it's impossible for me to, like, instantly flip it correctly. I have to keep track of both sums. That's not negotiable. Keeping the sums at the end of the file, though, might be better? No. Because then I can't write to it correctly. Yeah, this modulus operator is actually incorrect. It's not mod 9. That actually makes that worse. Hey, Gold Luna. I'm doing my best. This code is... I'm struggling. Is there another good way to just do... subtract 9 if it's greater than 9 without needing a test? Doing it without branching is like key right now. Yeah, 9 goes to 9. I just need to think about this for a moment. I'm trying to figure out how I can double and subtract 9 if greater than 9 without branch. Mod was gonna save me, but mod doesn't work. That's absolutely right. How? I don't understand how I can subtract 9 if the value is greater than 9. And if it's strictly greater than 9, which... Well, I guess that doesn't technically get me into trouble because you can't generate 10 this way. Or you can't generate the number 9 exactly this way. You can generate the number 18, and I didn't realize that. I didn't think about it. So this pulls me out if this is an instance of the value is 0. So if I make it to this line, I know that the value is greater than 0. Which means in this case, can't touch X. I mean, I could theoretically make this one handle this by sending it through M twice in both methods, like in both versions. Is that the better solution here? It doesn't feel better. It feels worse, actually. It straight up feels worse. I can make it send the raw value, and I could have it send the value doubled and subtract 9. Then it handles all. I mean, this has registers to spare. Fuck it, but then that means I have to do this whole thing in one pass. I just need to think about this for a moment. Sorry. double the value. Then I'm going to subtract 9 if greater than 9. Just finding a solution right now. Alright, I don't like, but it's easier in some ways to do it this way. So now every number I receive on the other end is... That means I need to use these values immediately. That's the problem. Sorry, I'm just like stumped right now. Hey Derek, how you doing right now? I'm just like really trying to reason through how I'm gonna do this. So I now have the EXA that's in here sending both the raw value and the modified value. And I have these like two parity sums that I'm keeping track of, and I'm gonna need to update them as I go. Because I'm only sending this data once, and I don't want to recompute it on this one. The whole reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, having this one send both values, which is intrinsically going to be kind of worse in some ways, is that I don't have the registers for it on this one. So I'm sending both values on this side, which means that I only get one chance to receive it over here, which means I have to use it immediately. Oh, I just had like this really clever idea. Hold on. I just had this really clever idea I need to reason through for a moment. if each digit... Oh no, because that would require updating a lot of digits, wouldn't it? I mean, I can keep both versions of each digit, though. I can just write them both down. That actually might be the better solution. That actually might be the better solution, is just write both versions of the digit down. I can void more digits, I don't care. I have not played Shenzhen IO yet, no. The only problem with keeping both versions of each digit is that I'm gonna have to do more cleanup in order to get this thing ready to publish. Thanks, Bismuth. Yeah, basically a cell can only contain a file or an exa, but when an exa picks up a file, they share a cell, correct? And the answer is yes to your question. Kinda. So an interesting side effect of this is that the actual sum that I want is kind of in pairs. So I think what I actually want is 7 and 7, 1 and 2, 5 and 3, 9 and 4, 1 and 9, 1 and 9, 4 and 3, 3 and 4. I think that's the sum I'm looking for. There is only room for one exa in that room until it picks up the file, in which case you can put a second exa in there, yeah. I'm doing my best, Yende. I'm trying to think of how to speed this process up, because I think I'm on the right track here. One game that I like that's somewhat simple, it gets hard toward the end, but it was an old Flash game called Manufactorio that I think is a little better targeted toward kids. It does get quite complicated toward the end, but I think mechanically it's more understandable for children. No, not Factorio, Manufactorio. Is that not the right name for it? Oh, Manufactoria. This was the name of it. You may have to go on like Flashpoint to find it now because it was a Flash game. Okay. I'm just thinking for a moment because I think I'm very close to having something I can really use here. Like I think I'm really, really close. See the warehouse game? I know the one you're talking about. It didn't really speak to me. Oops, hit escape too many times. Oh, I'm gonna run into a problem where I can't remember my place in the file. That's kind of annoying. And it's going to be really easy to seek right off the end of it. Bummer. How do I want to handle this? There's got to be a smart way to handle this. I mean, I could just give up 32 lines to do this flat. It wouldn't... Well, it'd be more like 60-something lines, probably. It'd be a lot of lines. And I haven't even gotten to the meat of this program yet, which is a bummer. Fuck. I'm so close to having something here. Once again, just not enough registers. I don't think machine-generated code would ever meet the size requirement necessary. Oh man, I'm running into a real issue here. Just don't have enough registers for what I want to do. I have each number and it's sort of encoded value next to it. And I need to get the sums of like alternating types. So I need to take the sum of the 7 here, but the 7 here. Like, so the second value from the first pair, the first value from the second pair, the second value from the third pair, the first value from the... And I need to do that really in one register, because I need to use the other register to count how far I've gone. I'll just try to be smart about this, I guess, and try to make sure I don't walk off the end. It may involve more cycles to make it happen, but I can't test into file if the T register is holding actual data. I can write more values to the file. I can do that, right? I can just write X to the file, and then now I have like a counter, 16, 15, 14, that I can look at. Hey, Doom Bacon. Yeah, pretty much. It's solving problems, the problem description's at the bottom, and I can write programs that control these little robots. SNES games with programming concepts. That's pretty cool. I'm stumped for the moment. I'll be with you in just a moment. I really don't want to do this. I really don't like this, and I don't want to. I already feel like I'm writing too much to this file as it is. It's going to require a lot of unnecessary cleanup. Not unnecessary, but it's going to require a lot of cleanup. Okay, I thought of a crappy way to do this. It's not one I'm happy with, but I think it'll work. Working is like the operative detail here. 1, 2, 3. I'm close. I'm really close. I have the idea. So what do I have here? I have 0, 0, 3, 6, and I'm trying to write out... Just need to think about... So I'm here. Seek -4. I wouldn't have to reset, you know, if I could be smart about this. As long as it didn't mess up my sums. As long as it didn't mess up my sums, I'm fine, right? I think it would just lower my amount of code, not my amount of cycles, which I don't know that I care about. Is this actually what I want to remove? So if I'm dealing with the most recent double sum, what I mean by that is the last digit got doubled. And that means that the first digit, in that case, is normal. So it's actually the other way around. This should be on X and this should be on T, I think. the most recent double sum is in X. So X, Fx, and Tx should be correct here. 8384 is what I'm looking for. 8384 7879, is that the one? Yeah. Eight, 3, 8, 4. I think I found it. I think this worked. This dumbass code worked. Probably slow as shit though. Oh, it's because this guy's still going. Of course he is. At least it works, I guess. How would I use REPL and M registers to reproduce the file operations I'm doing, I guess? Because when you REPL, you don't make a copy of the file. Only the original X is holding the file. I don't suppose you're wrong, I'm not sure I understand fully how to replace the specific file operations I'm doing with REPL and M. Actually, you might have a really good idea here. What I could do is I could have another EXA with another file in here who's just responsible for handling information regarding the sums. That might work. It's trivial to just swap modes, and then this guy can communicate with this guy to get numbers, swap mode, and communicate with this guy to deal with sums. These two can't communicate if they're on different modes. So an additional EXA might actually just solve the problem. I think the ultimate speed up really is just having the EXA that picks up this file recognize when there's not a run of 16, right? Like, if it can recognize that there's no run of 16, like for these first 6 values, that it's not a full run, then it just doesn't send those over the line. Yeah, kind of just count the run that it's found so far. There actually might be a really easy way to accomplish that. That would be like the biggest fix I could do. Then I never have to test for -999. Well, I probably still want to get it to reset values. That's the only problem, is I still need to communicate that information somewhat to the other side. Hold on, I need to think about this for a moment. need to think about this for a moment. There's almost certainly a really good solution here that I just haven't considered yet. God, I'm definitely going to end up optimizing this one because I see like several big picture ideas for how to optimize this really, really well. I think that works. I think you can just put spaces at the beginning of a line if you want to. I mean, you only have a fixed width, so you'd be losing spaces on the other, or characters on the other end, but that should be fine. I imagine that would work. I don't know. You might be right. I've never tried actually spacing characters over. It's gonna drop its file if I kill, which is gonna be a problem. There's definitely an idea here for how to optimize this. I'm not seeing it exactly. It's not right there. I need to undo all this and make a copy of the solution, because this is my correct one. I mean, I beat the spread, I just didn't get as good of a solution as I'd like to. Hey, Sky.
Hey, can I get you anything?
No, just chilling out. How are you doing?
Good.
What's up?
Oh, no, just want to say I didn't see if you need something.
Just wake up?
Oh.
Are you, when do you want to eat?
Well, my match is at 7:30, and I want some time before to practice for seal, so just whenever, as long as it's within a reasonable amount of time.
So, like, 4 or 5? Like, how much time do you need to practice with Seawolf, is what I'm asking.
Well, I can practice. He's actually home for today, so I can practice with him at any point. That's what I was asking.
Do you want to practice a bit with him before, and I can cook in a bit, and you can take a break with him? Is that going to work for him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, alright. Well, I'll probably not go for much more than an hour, and then I'll cook.
okay, sounds good.
Only problem with this strategy right here is that the exit that's going to be copying is going to create a file, and if I just kill it, it's going to drop the file, and that's going to be a problem. I wish there was a way to just grab an arbitrary file number. Just grab the file that's in the room with me. And if there's more than one file, fine, make me blow up or something. But just grab an arbitrary file. That would be so helpful to me, for me, to use, to solve problems. Because if I kill an exa that's making a file, it's going to drop its file, and I want to clean it up. I mean, there's ways for me to get to that end point, but I don't want to get to that end point. I want it to just work. Could do it the other way around, right? I could... Theoretically... Theoretically, I could do it the other way around, right? I could put an EXA in that room, have it make a file, copy its file handle into a... God damn it, this is so complicated! Have it copy its file handle into a register, then REPL so that the other one is holding the file handle. Oh, why are all my solutions mad stupid? Yeah, this is a really pretty level. I mean, they all have their really sort of attractive look to it. Well, I mean, it's not a long-term solution that works because the exit that's left behind at that point is the wrong one. 2 registers is plenty enough for anyone. Alright, let's burn this idea and pretend we never had it. And let's try something else. We're never gonna speak again of the fact that we had that idea. It was a bad idea. What I can do, though, is only send data if I found a run of 16, right? It's kind of crappy, but I can do it, right? Okay, that brought my solution down a little bit. Only sending anything that's part of a run of 16 or more. Okay. Okay, this solution's gonna suck. Really just kind of want to delete everything. I think I'll be happier if I delete everything. I'm always afraid to delete everything because... Never mind. Not a problem anymore because it's deleted. Yes, if I had just a little bit extra information, I'd be in great shape. Correct. Okay, I can change my focus now because I'm guaranteed if I'm receiving numbers from the main EXA, from the EXA that's holding 199, I'm guaranteed that I'm gonna see 16 things. I like that when it executes the kill command, it does like this little blast. Like, fuck you. Warning, incoming hey, Carrie. Thanks to you in Canada for reboot. Just want to say thank you to Canada for reboot. We really appreciate it. Did you really? I kind of want to go back and rewatch Reboot, and I imagine it's not going to be good upon rewatch. Okay, so I'm sending data over to a second EXA that I'm going to create here. This one's just going to have the raw values, and this one's going to have like some sum and meta information. Ideally, I'd like to have this EXA hold both the sum values and hold the raw values. Sorry, hold the sum values and hold the encoded values. So this one's only holding the raw values. There was a new reboot? Wait, really? There was a reboot? The original reboot only had 48 episodes. That's wild to me. I feel like I remember it having a lot more. I feel like I need to find an episode of The Guardian Code just so I can laugh at it. It says it blends live action and CGI animated, so you already know this shit's good. Oh, wow. It really is, like, terrible. It just seems like ultimately it misses the entire point of what people liked about Reboot. Like, it's Reboot in the fact that they use the name and that's literally where it stops. I wouldn't say that I care about 0 versus 1 indexing, but you'd be hard-pressed to convince me that 0 indexing isn't better because it makes most sorts of array operations you want to do, it makes the arithmetic on it make more sense. Not that it's hard to adjust for it, just 0 indexing has a little bit of an edge. Yeah, that hacker had a terminal that had like, you know, that matrix effect where the glyphs were kind of scrolling down the screen, and I don't think they understand how little someone who is actually trying to do any sort of programming or, you know, interfacing with a system would want that, because it would just be distracting. Like, why would you do that? Yeah, great screensaver. Do you want it to cover your screen while you're working? Were you trying to tell me that if someone broadcasted this VOD to live television that the ratings wouldn't be good? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't think you're comfortable making that statement. I don't think you're comfortable saying that. I dare you. Touche, worse. Touche. That's incredible, Carrie. Okay, so here's my current problem I'm stuck on. I can have an EXA that's storing explicitly all the summation information, which is going to make all of my operations so much cleaner. And I know what you're thinking. Well, author blues, then what could possibly go wrong? That seems perfect. It seems like you've already solved the problem. But wait. We decide when we're done based on the sum information. So if the VL EXA is holding the raw data and the SM EXA is holding the summation data, then VL's holding the right answer, while SM holds whether or not the answer is right. That's complicated. You don't love to see that, okay? That's what I'm trying to get across, is that you just don't love to see that. Okay, so here's my current idea. No, I already see why that idea is bad. If you don't mind, I will go back to thinking of a new idea. Okay, so here's an idea. Okay. All right. Here's an idea. As soon as SM discovers that VL is holding the right answer, kill him. He'll drop the file with the right answer. Boom, you're done. That solution will only work if VL never touches... Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. VL can never touch... VL will never know the love of another. VL can never hold on to any data other than just the raw numbers. Well, I've already come up with two pretty good solutions. Not perfect, but two pretty good solutions. So now we're just optimizing. Because this one right here, it's not quite 10th percentile, but boy howdy, it's up there. And that's all I really care about. I beat the spread on size anyway, but cycles is all I really care about. Oh, this one took me 2 hours to solve. Just to get a solution that worked. So, I feel you. I'm with you, you know? Copy M into X. Mode, copy X into M. Mode again, copy M into copy X into F. X. All these modes are good. This is really good. Oh god, fuck me. This X is doing next to nothing, and I don't have enough registers to do the things I need to do. What the fuck? I need to be able to do a test in here. I just love programming. I like it for the same reasons I like puzzle games. I just like solving problems. It gives me the good chemicals. I'm so desperate for those lately. Just can't afford to use, okay, I just can't afford to use X, that's it. I'm just gonna have to interact directly with the file. It's gonna be slower, but it's gonna work. I don't like it, I don't want to do it, but it'll work. I'm fortunate, Will, that I don't just write code for 40 hours a week. My attitude toward programming might be very different if my job were to just write code for 40 hours a week. I don't think it would, but it could. I mean, as a teacher, I'm not constantly writing code. I'm more discussing problem solving, so. Zelenka. Thank you so much for 20 months. I really appreciate that. It's gonna be a lot more code. All this garbage is just gonna cause it to be so much more code. All is well, Zelenka. I'm doing as best as I can. Ideally, this should be all I need for VL. All this one, so this one can create as long of a file as it wants to, it doesn't matter. All this one needs to do is when it sees -9999 coming in, it just needs to write down 2 zeros as the sum. That's it. From here on out, I can trust that my data is correct. Of course, Carrie, take it easy. I'm probably only going to be going for another 15 minutes or so. I may not finish this optimization, but, you know, I'll give it another 15 minutes. This is gonna work really well. I think this is gonna work really well. I don't know how fast it's gonna be exactly, but I think it's gonna work. Really need any of this? Ah, I see why I do need to do that. Never mind. I now see why all that code was required. Perfect. We've done it. That's okay, Joe. I don't think most people kind of understand what's going on here. I think people are polite to watch me. Because I guess they assume I'll say something interesting once in a while. I fooled you. Well, I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Just gotta get the summation right here and I'll be in business. No, I didn't think this through. Oh, this requires a lot more code than I was thinking. For this to be in two different X's, I need a lot more meta information. That defeats the point. Oh no, I've discovered that I've gone down a road that doesn't lead to a good solution. Is there a way to fix this? There actually should be, right? Hold on a second. There's mild version control built into this game. You can make backups of solutions. So I can copy a solution and work on the copy of it. I mean, it's not great version control, but it's something. I mean, I still have my old solutions. These are both correct solutions. I need to really think about this, but I think that there's actually a way I could do this. I think there's actually a way I can do this. There is a way to do this. I'm leaving myself a note for later. I know how to fix this one. Space Chem didn't allow you to version control at all? There is a really clever solution here, and I'm just trying to reason through it really quick. Trying to see if I can land on it really easily. So this should be the right file. Yo, Bash Prime, thanks so much for the resub, I appreciate it. Yo, Mudbound Dragon, thanks so much for the resub, I appreciate it. Here, should check this one. It's 33 actually. That doesn't work on the fourth one? What's my goal here? 6906. Where's that in here? Six 906. Okay, so it's holding the right value right now. So where does it go wrong? Ah, I see how it's going wrong. Does it just fix it if I do this? Just set it to 15? Okay, I got under the 10th percentile. I'll take that. There's obviously something big I'm missing to get down to 1759, but... I definitely figured out a few structural... I definitely figured out a few structure things that helped me solve this problem. I can probably make it faster even if I have this guy do all the work in order to produce the double and subtract 9 value, because no one else needs it. This is the only guy that needs it, and his registers aren't all clogged up, so could easily do it there, I think. So that's maybe the next step for optimizing this a little bit. I think it's slowing down a lot of stuff to have this guy do that work. It made sense for a previous iteration of the solution, but it doesn't make sense now because it involves a lot more, like every single time this guy receives the 2 values, he has to send them both on rather than just sending one. Alright. That's it for me for now. I gotta go make dinner, and tonight, I don't know if it's gonna be on my channel or on Smite's channel, but we're gonna be doing co-op BizHawk Shuffler. So that'll be fun. It's gonna be a wild ride that you should be there for. Doc's on, we're going to dock.